Sorry about that. My connection went down for a sec. But I'm back again. Continuing it. I had about 5 comments this morning. More sauna, more sauna. I was like, yeah, later on this afternoon. Hit like nearly 40 views now.
Lauren Winter. Ring any bells?
Nope, can't say it does.
How about now?
Oh, that Lauren Winter. 3rd floor, last door on the left at the end of the corridor.
Hey, sorry about that. My connection went down. Hey, mate. Yeah, hey. Sorry about that. My connection went down for a sec. Due to the weather, I think. So hopefully we shouldn't have any more problems. Alright, 3rd floor, so what are we? This one?
Lauren Winter?
Sorry, I only see clients by appointment.
Wait.
It's $50. I don't kiss and I don't do any weird shit.
Fine by me.
Put your money on the table. You got exactly 10 minutes when the alarm rings. It's over, okay?
Yeah, I just want to talk.
You should take your clothes off. We ain't got all day.
Actually, I'm not a customer.
Shit, a cop. I should've known. What you want, a freebie? Is that it?
My name is Scott Shelby. I'm a private detective. The families of the victims of the origami killer asked me to investigate the murders. I came here just to ask you some questions about Johnny.
I already told the police all I know and have nothing to add. Leave me alone.
I understand, Lauren. I know what you're going through.
Oh yeah? You know what it feels like to find your own son's body on a wasteland? I'm sorry, I don't believe you have the slightest idea what I'm going through, Mr. Shelby.
The killer is walking around free as we speak. He'll kill again if he's not arrested.
My Johnny's dead, so what difference does it make?
If we don't find the killer, there'll be other mothers who find their son's body on a deserted wasteland. But you're right. Why should you care? It's not your problem anymore, right?
Exactly.
What do you want to know?
Did you suspect anyone after he disappeared?
I meet a lot of pretty shady characters in my line of work. Sure, I thought of it at first. But it didn't seem to make any sense. I don't believe any of my clients could have done that to my Johnny and all those other kids.
Did Johnny live with you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course, I made sure he never met any of my clients. I wanted to stop, you know. But we needed the money. I was trying to earn enough to get us out of here. You want one?
No thanks, I quit.
That's brave.
How did your son disappear?
He used to go play with the neighborhood kids after school. It was pouring down something awful that day. I'll never forget it. All his friends came home around 5. All except him.
Tell me about Johnny. What kind of kid was he?
Johnny was really a good boy. Sometimes he fought with other kids who called me a, you know. In his own way, I think he understood what was going on.
Hands up.
Time's up, Mr. Shelby. I hope you got what you wanted. Now get out of here.
Oh.
Lauren, open up, baby. It's me.
Troy, what are you doing here? I already told you I don't want to see you anymore.
Sorry, Dal, but I really wanted to see ya. What do you want, asshole?
Lauren! Is everything all right?
She's just swell. Now beat it, loser! You again? If you're looking for trouble, I found it. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Oh!
You got? Oh, getting faster and faster now.
I'll see you again, asshole.
Yeah, you just got knocked the fuck out, mate.
Are you alright?
Better than him, I guess. Who is he?
An ex-client who thinks he owns me. He was getting violent, and I told him I didn't want to see him anymore.
Well, you should be careful. He'll probably be back. Sorry about the mess.
Mr. Shelby,
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, he's doing his duty as a cop. Walk it off. You be right. Yeah, I've completed the game. There's different ways of doing it, different outcomes. It's really good. You can actually download it for your PS4. Yeah, you can get it on the PSN network if you download it for free. If you've got, that's why I downloaded it on the PSN network.
The zone is sectioned off, sir. Please step back.
Agent Norman Jaden, FBI.
You got a
You
badge
go
or
on
something, Mr. Jaden?
PS
Yeah.
Now, go on all
Yeah, of
games.
course.
It's there. With Beyond Two Souls as well.
Check. You can pass.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Blake. Is he around?
I saw him arrive earlier. He's here somewhere.
Thanks.
Alright. Hope the glasses are coming out now. This part's cool.
Video memo recording, Agent 47023, Norman Jaden, Tuesday, October 4th, 2011. Time is 8:14 a.m.
It's free to download off the PSN. Won't cost you anything. No, go put your glasses off. Put them back on.
Hey, you there! What are you doing?
Lieutenant Blake? I'm Agent Norman Jaden from the FBI. I went by your office this morning. They told me you'd be here.
Now, if you're looking for rain, dead bodies, and highways, you come to the right place. Mike, will you tell that asshole with the bulldozer to stop for 5 minutes? I can't hear myself think here.
Right away, Lieutenant.
Because obviously you can't actually buy it for PS4, you have to just download
Well,
it
are you coming, Jaden?
for some reason.
So, what happened?
Some guy taking his dog for a piss found a body about 6 o'clock this morning. We don't know much more right now. Based on what we've seen, looks like the work of the origami killer. Any news on the coroner? He's on his way, Lieutenant. We've been waiting for an hour, for fuck's sake.
Has the body been identified?
No, not yet. We should know more later today.
Do we know the cause of death?
There are no marks on the body. Chances are he was drowned, like the others.
Has the time of death been established?
Based on the rigor mortis, it must be less than 6 hours ago. We should know more once the coroner has had a look. Tony, I don't want to see a single shit-stirring journalist within a mile of here. You got it?
Yes, Lieutenant.
Do you have any leads?
My men are going over the scene with a fine-tooth comb. If the killer left anything behind, we'll find it.
There are a lot of people on the crime scene. Aren't you afraid your men might destroy some clues?
You don't find proof sitting behind a desk. We're not in the habit of trampling things into the ground, even if we're not in the FBI.
No, of course not. That's not what I meant.
Listen, I'm a little busy here. Why don't we discuss all this a little later, back at the office?
Oh, no problem. I understand. Do you mind if I have a look around?
Be my guest. Hey, Jaden, you come and see me if you find anything, okay?
Will do.
We're on the same team now.
Flash is on. This is the coolest part.
Harry comment. Sample of no interest. Comes from one of the policemen present on the wasteland.
I'd love a pair of these backers. Telling you. There's some over there.
Some orchid pollen. The concentration of pollen in the air is quickly decreasing because of the rain, but it gets higher in the direction of the body.
Looking tent.
Airy comment. Sample of no interest. Comes from one of the policemen present on the wasteland.
Why I shouldn't have too many officers contaminating it.
Airy comment. Pollen particles disappear in the tall grass. It's probably the end of the trail.
Got any
Airy comment. The victim is lying on his back. No visible signs of violence.
A small origami figure in the right hand. Fingers were probably closed after the time of death.
An orchid was placed on the victim's chest.
2 hours ago.
The victim is Jeremy Bowles, declared missing 5 days ago. See reference file.
Oh, going up. Controls now.
His face is covered with mud, like the other victims. Superficial wound on the right thigh. Blood analysis suggests it could be post-mortem. Probably a scratch that occurred when the body was being moved. The blood report indicates an advanced and long-lasting state of exhaustion.
The killer must have carried the body here. Gotta be tracks around here somewhere.
Unrelated to the investigation. Harry comment. Traces of blood on the railroad track. Analysis confirms it comes from the victim. Footprints continue just after the pollen trail. There's a good chance that they're the killers.
I'm heading back to the office. You staying?
No, I've seen enough. I'm leaving too.
Have it all. Glasses. Put your seatbelt on me. Taking a while, eh? Who have we got next?
A butterfly. A wolf's head. A crab. Blood.
No, blood to death.
Blood spreading through water.
That's the wrong bloody one.
I have the results of your MRI scans. Everything seems to be normal. There is no physical damage from the accident.
Huh.
However, I am worried about your psychological condition. I know it's not easy, but you've got to start over, Ethan. You're not responsible for what happened.
It's my fault Jason is dead. He'd still be alive if I'd been looking out for him.
It was an accident. Accidents happen every day. You can't blame yourself forever for your son's death. How is Sean?
I know he's really unhappy. He just can't understand why I seem unable to love him.
And what about you, Ethan? What do you feel?
I feel sorta anesthetized, as if none of this was real. Sometimes I tell myself this whole thing is just a nightmare and that I'll wake up at any moment.
Is there something else you wanted to tell me, Ethan?
Have there been any cases of split personality developing after concussion? Like people doing things but having no memory of what they've done? Like somebody else had been doing them?
We know that in certain cases, a violent shock to the brain can cause serious psychological disturbances, like schizophrenia, for example. That's the end of this session. We'll continue this conversation next week.
Okay. No problemo.
You were lucky, Ethan. It's very rare to survive such a traumatic accident.
I don't exactly feel lucky, Doctor. How did things go at school today?
I was punished because I didn't do my homework.
Well, you got told to do it. You didn't do it.
I'm sorry about that, Sean. Next time, we'll really pull it together, okay? Is something the matter, Sean?
Yeah, alright, mate.
No, I'm
How's
alright.
it going?
Aren't you gonna go play with the other kids?
I don't feel like it.
Do you want to eat something? I haven't been on a seesaw in a long time. What do you think?
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was knocking myself after doing that stream last night, to be honest. But I'm just chilling, doing a nice easy game. Oh, come on, just keep control. Oh my god. There we go.
Come on, Dad, make me fly.
I got 40, so it got increased by 1. Don't know about you, it'll say if your subs have increased. Whee! Well, now what we're doing
what about that merry-go-round? I bet I can push you so fast you won't be able to stay on it.
Great!
Alright, nice one. Guaranteed 2 subs fuel. You getting 1 new sub back, yeah. Ready? Oh shit. You got 23?
Go on, Dad, as fast as you can.
Go, 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 go.
Faster! Faster! Come on, faster, faster!
Alright. Any faster, I'm gonna fall over myself. There we go.
Whoa! I think my head is spinning.
Good training for astronauts, though.
Schedule set out for the day. What time do you schedule then? Now, what do you want to go on?
I'd like a packet of strawberry flavored chewies, please. Thanks.
Where's he gone? Oh, where's he gone now? Seriously, man, these kids are running away. I'm telling you. Yeah, I've downloaded the picture on the phone.
Hey, I got you some chewies.
I hate strawberry. Thanks. It was nice of you anyway.
Looks like rain's coming. I think you better go.
Okay. You know, sometimes I remember before. I mean, when Jason was still here. Sometimes I wish everything could just be the way it was before.
Me too, Sean. Me too.
Go.
Hey, Dad, can I have a ride on the carousel? Can I?
Sure. Go pick a horse and get on. I'll get a ticket. One, please. That's $1.
Oh, blocking out again. Oh shit. button configuration now. And I'm going over. I just told him that. Oh, don't tell me he's lost his other fucking on now. Star power. Just wanted to get a quick hour on this.
Do you think it's gonna take long?
No, he should be finished soon.
I gotta see Captain Perry. Orders are orders. Gee, I hate him.
I'm off, Charlene. I'll look at the reports later. I'll cancel all appointments for this afternoon.
Okay. Oh, Captain. Agent Norman Jaden from the FBI is here.
Jaden, of course. We've been expecting you. I'm in a bit of a hurry. Do you mind tagging along? We can talk as we walk.
Yeah, of course. I wanted to introduce myself before getting started, but perhaps there's a better time.
No, it's fine. We just have to get to the press conference. We have them every day now. Believe me, it's not always easy finding something to tell them. Fortunately, today we have some news. Have you met Lieutenant Blake yet?
Yeah, we met this morning.
He has his own methods, but he's a good cop. I'm sure you'll get him well together. Do you know how to tie a knot in a necktie?
I guess.
To be frank with you, I could have done without the FBI on this one, but the press are all over us. This origami killer case crept up on us, and it's fast becoming a national concern. There are hundreds of killers in this country, but what do you know? This guy is exotic. He leaves flowers and origami figures. Work that one out. Then the press get onto it, and we suddenly become the center of the universe.
I'm here to arrest a serial killer. With all due respect, sir, the rest of it, it's none of my business.
No, of course not. All I'm asking is that you make progress, and fast. The press want a perpetrator, and we're gonna have to serve him up on a silver platter. Not bad. Oh, go see Charlene. She'll show you to your office. Yeah, check in on the press conference if you're interested. It'll give you an idea of the political climate around here.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome to the club, Jaden.
Nice watch.
Oh, it's the present we offer to our new lieutenants. We bought the same model each year for the past 20 years for each promotion. It optimizes everybody's time, and it's the kind of thing that always goes down well. You can contribute to our fund if you like. We're still a few dollars short.
Congratulate Larry on my behalf.
I'll be sure to do that, sir.
Captain Perry said you could show me to my office?
Yes, of course. Follow me.
This is my office?
That's where I was told to take you. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
Okay, time to work.
To enter the Matrix.
Step 1. Change the office.
Come on. decent office. Right on the wall. Ooh, under the sea. This will do. Clear it all. These pads been really touchy today. Okay, what it looks like. Just want to clear it. There we go. Better. Right.
Well, well. Looks like there's something new. Harry, comment. Tire tracks on the side of the road behind the railroad line. It may be the killer's car. No prints or specific clues. Nothing much to go on. A common species. That doesn't help much.
Cool.
The orchid is a common species. It can be found at any flower shop.
Go there, analysis, track. Clear all. Files. Open. Open.
Always the same ritual. An origami in the hand, an orchid on the chest. The victims have always been dead for less than 6 hours when they were found, which means they remained alive for several days before being drowned. Over 3,500 people questioned. Over 100 suspects interrogated. Not a single lead to go on.
What? How's that even possible? Right, that. Environment. Oh. Clear all. Right. Somehow.
Just one origami store in town.
There.
Eight victims in the last 3 years. All boys, aged between 9 and 13. No signs of violence. The victims disappear from public places in broad daylight. No one notices anything.
Well,
bodies are found 3 to 5 days later. Drowned in rainwater.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Killer has a large comfort zone. He gained confidence rapidly and moved away from his base. This won't make the geoprofiling any easier.
Clear off.
Here we go again. I better go wash my face. I need to take some. I'm gonna faint if I resist.
Take it then.
It's alright. I know I can make it. I know I can make it.
Sure about that. Take it. Easier.
This is Lieutenant Blake, Mr. Marshall. Could you please tell him what happened?
It was this afternoon. I went to the park with my son, Sean. We played together for a while, and then he wanted to go on the carousel, so I put him on one of the wooden horses, and when I turned back, Sean had disappeared.
Exactly what time did you arrive at the park? Try to remember exactly, Mr. Mars. Every detail can be important.
It must have been about... 4:15. Yeah, that's it, 4:15. I remember exactly because I looked at the clock in the park when we arrived.
What was your son wearing when he disappeared?
He was wearing a coat. A green coat. And a pair of pants. Brown pants.
How could Sean have disappeared without you even noticing? Weren't you right by the carousel?
I went for a short walk around the park, just for a few minutes. When I got back, the carousel had stopped, and Sean wasn't there.
You say you took your son to the park after school, but you didn't report him missing until 8:15. Why did it take you so long to contact the police?
I went home and waited for him there. I thought he might have gone out with some friends and he'd come home soon.
All right. That's all the questions I have for now. You're free to go, Mr. Mars. We'll continue to look for Sean overnight. We'll contact you if we have any more questions.
Do you think the origami killer...
Listen, your son's probably just run off and he'll turn up in a couple hours.
But what if it is the origami killer?
Well, then we have about 4 days to find him alive.
Be confident. Alright. Yeah.
Did they find something?
No, nothing yet, but they're gonna keep looking through the night.
Do they think it's the origami killer?
It's still too early to say. But it is a possibility.
What happened, Ethan? How could you lose Sean like that? You should never have taken your eyes off him. I mean, for God's sake, how hard is it to keep your eye on a child in the park? Why did you leave him, Ethan? Why? Wasn't it enough losing Jason? I'm sorry. It's not what I meant to say. I miss him so much.
Cheers. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to finish it here in a minute because I do have to drop Caitlin off at home. But I will be back in a couple of hours. And that's, I need to get ready and drop her off and then come home. So, yes. So, I'm going back to main menu. Back to main menu. Oh no.
Good evening.
Good evening to you, sir.
Last save will be lost. I don't know where it last saved, but who cares. So, someone's cheated as well. Continue story. Right, yeah, so it's carrying on from there anyway. So yeah, if you want to see more of these videos, you know, score, like, subscribe, and hit that notification button sky high, and as always I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.